What's going on, y'all? That man down in the building, man. And today I'm gonna be doing a Asia country tier rank video. Now I'm gonna be ranking the Asian countries that I've been to on a scale of S tier, which is the top, all the way to F. I've been to, I want to say, 5 Asian countries so far. I've been to Thailand, which I'm currently in right now. If you guys did not know, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Japan, and Taiwan. So those are 5 countries. And I also have on this list different cities that I've been to as well. So in Malaysia, I have Kuala Lumpur and Genting. This one is Ho Chi Minh City. This one is Hanoi, Pattaya, Bangkok, and Tokyo, Japan. Those are the countries that I've been to, the cities. So we're gonna get right into this now. The listing is gonna be based off of affordability of the country, I guess overall like fun factor, feeling of being in the country, girls as well, how good the girls look, and also, yeah, basically just overall feel of the country, food. So let's get right into this video. So first off, we'll start off with Malaysia. So Malaysia, we have Kuala Lumpur first off. Now Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, I was there for maybe 2 days. I'm not gonna lie, I was there for 2 days. I was in Kuala Lumpur for like 2 days, and then Genting, which is northern Malaysia, for like 2 days. Kuala Lumpur, it wasn't that. The food, let's go off food first, right? Food, it's a lot of Indian food, a lot of shawarmas, stuff like that. I went with the girls, but I'm trying to think, like, I don't really know. I don't think the girls there, I don't know. As far as the city wise, I had a good time there. I'm gonna put it B. I think I'm gonna put it B tier, right in the middle, just because it was nothing that was overly like, oh, this was crazy, and it was nothing like super bad. So I think I'm gonna put it right in the middle at B. Food was good, like I said. Food was pretty decent. I like the shawarmas and stuff. That's what I was eating when I was in Malaysia. And then when I came back here, I started ordering, shawarmas, because it was pretty good. So I like that. So I put that B tier just for right now. Genting is not, this is actually a bad picture, because this is not Genting. That's not Genting, Malaysia. So, but that's like in a different part of Malaysia, this little picture right here with the stairs and stuff. But Genting is northern Malaysia, so it's a lot of mountains. They have the Sky World there, and I went to the indoor and outdoor Sky World park. Where should I put that? Food. I had some shrimp fried rice there. It was okay. It wasn't nothing crazy. I think I'm gonna put Genting at B tier too, because even though I did go to the amusement parks and stuff, I'm feeling like B. Because once again, it was nothing too crazy, and it was nothing like super bad. It wasn't nothing over the top. Next up, we have Ho Chi Minh City. Now, Ho Chi Minh City, I kind of had a somewhat bad experience with it, just because my flight, like getting to Vietnam, it was crazy, and then like having to buy, y'all, if y'all want to know the whole story, like I explained it in my Vietnam vlogs, but basically, before I even got to Vietnam, my visa wasn't correct, so I had to spend like $200 to get the little visa thing situated. Then I had to like do some more stuff. Then I was going to get my visa for Thailand, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't go to the office because I didn't make the flight on time, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't spend too much time at Ho Chi Minh, but what I do know about it, food, I had pretty good food, but that was in Hanoi. And also, the girls I do know in Ho Chi Minh are, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Vietnam, they probably have some of the best looking girls in Asia. I'll be honest with you. I gotta be honest. So, even though I didn't spend that much time in Ho Chi Minh, I think I'm gonna have to put Ho Chi Minh, and the food, the affordability is good as well. I forgot to mention that. when I first went to Vietnam, I was early in my motorbike journey. I was early in my experience in Asia, period. So I wasn't really taking motorbikes like that. I wasn't, I was still getting my bearings straight. So I didn't really get to explore the city how I would if I went now. And I know my boy Shu is in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh. So I think I'm gonna have to put Ho Chi Minh at the A tier, just because I think the affordability is there. I think the girls is there. I think it's a pretty good city, I mean, like the language wise, from what I know, not too many people speak English that much, but you can kind of get away, you can get by. It's people, you can get by. And I forgot to mention in Malaysia, they do speak English, so that wasn't really an issue either. So, but I think I'm good with Ho Chi Minh being at the A tier, just because I think it has more positive and good, and I think it's more of an upside for me personally than Malaysia. So I'm gonna put Ho Chi Minh at the A. Hanoi. I spent a little while in Hanoi. I actually went on a date in Hanoi with a girl that was from Hanoi. I did a story time on that if y'all want to check that out. That's the girl that ghosted me after the date. Now, even though that happened, I still had a good time in Hanoi, right? So Hanoi, I would call it like a sleeper city almost. Like, I don't think most people, I feel like when they go to Vietnam, they probably go to maybe, especially to live long term, I feel like they maybe go to Da Nang or Ho Chi Minh more. But Hanoi, I think, is like a more unique vibe. Like, I would say Hanoi is the most unique city that I've been to since being in Asia, just for the simple fact that when I went there, it literally felt like I was experiencing something that I had never experienced before. And what I mean by that is just like the like architecture, like the whole vibe that I was getting. It was kind of just different. Like I can't even explain it. The food was affordable. Motorbikes are affordable. I really mess with Hanoi, so I'm gonna put Hanoi A. For right now, I'm gonna put Hanoi slightly above Ho Chi Minh, even though like they're both in the A tier. I'm gonna put Hanoi slightly above Ho Chi Minh just because I had a little bit better time there, even though Vietnam, that was a stressful trip for me, but I still had a pretty decent time. So Hanoi, I'm gonna put that right there. Let's see. Next we have Taipei, Taiwan. I spent like 5 days there. I was in Taipei the whole time. I actually got shown a lot of love in Taiwan. The people, like when I was vlogging, people was coming up to me. So I felt like I was getting a lot of love for the small amount of time I was there. I was getting a lot of love in Taiwan. They really mess with us out there. Girl, I didn't really get to go out that much because it was also raining like every single day when I was there as well. So I didn't even get to go to, I think it's called Taipei 101, like the building that's in this picture. The tall building, building. It's called Taipei 101, I think. And it's like a lot of areas that you can go to, like that I really didn't even get to explore. So it's kind of an unfair rating with Taiwan, to be honest. But just for the fact that I got to put it somewhere, I'll put it B. Just because I really didn't even have, I had some food, I had the noodles. I could have did Taiwan a little bit better, but once again, I was doing visa stuff, which I actually did get completed while I was out there. But I think I would have to do Taiwan a little bit differently if I went again. But I think it has potential, so I'm gonna put it with B for right now. It wasn't bad, so that's why I put it at the B spot. And I keep on forgetting with Malaysia, man. There's so much stuff that I may have to bump. Nah, I'll keep it at B because I don't want to bash, it wasn't bad. So it was more stuff that was kind of out of Malaysia's control, so that's why I'm going to leave it at B. Okay, so next we have Pattaya, Thailand. So Pattaya, as we all know, is known for bar girls and the nightlife and all the extracurricular activities. But I don't indulge in that kind of stuff. So when I went there, it was a pretty chill vibe. I had a hotel right like near the beach. Didn't cost that much. It wasn't expensive at all. I think the hotel that I was in was like maybe $12 or $15 a night. And y'all can once again go back, look at the vlogs. I think that was a pretty decent trip. I don't think I really had anything local. But then I went to like this gaming cafe, like where it's open, like I want to say 24/7. You can go there, you can game, and you have like a time limit. Like you buy time, so you can buy like 2 hours, blah blah blah. It's open 24/7. It was a lot of people there, so I guess like if you don't have a PC at home, you can go there. I think Pattaya is like, I went with somebody that was from Pattaya, so like they knew like the little spots and like things to go to and things like that. So like I said, of course Pattaya is known for its nightlife, but I think that is a little bit more to it. But Pattaya itself is like a small area. That's what my friend was telling me. So I'm gonna put Pattaya at the A. I mean, and I don't know. And girls too. I legit. I remember I was waiting. I think I was waiting for like a Grab or something outside my hotel, and it was these girls it was like 2-3 girls that walked by. I don't even know if there was night crawlers or not, but it was like 2 or 3 girls that walked by, and I was just standing there waiting for my Grab car to come, or Grab bike, whatever I was doing, and they was like, BBC. Nah, that was crazy. I'm not even lying. They really said that, and I'm like, they tripping out here in Pattaya. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think though. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna put it at the B slot, just because I don't think it was like overly expensive, and I also don't think that it was anything extraordinary about it. The beach vibe is cool. I put it at the B slot. Everything, I put everything at the B slot. Bangkok. So, Bangkok is where I currently am now. Been here for almost like, well, not even, I think it's like 5 months now. And I would say affordability is there, especially depending if you like get out of like the city part, like center. Affordability is there as far as the food. Food is pretty, I would say it's kind of diverse. You can almost get any type of food you want. Depending on what it is, you may have to pay like a little extra premium for it. So like if you want American food or like Japanese stuff like that, it may be an extra premium. But it's pretty good. I would say food pretty good. I would say girls, it's actually a lot of cute girls in Bangkok. So yeah, because a lot of people come to the city, from all over the place. They come here to go to school, stuff like that, better jobs. So yeah, I would say girls are up there. I would say like just living overall, I would say the only bad thing maybe is weather and pollution maybe, but it's pollution in these other places too. Like Vietnam, I think, was experiencing heavy pollution. Of course, Bangkok experiences heavy pollution. But as far as just living, I think it's livability, I would say is pretty good. Affordability, I would say is pretty good. And girls, I would say pretty good. I would put, I think I'll put Bangkok in the A tier just because it's slightly above average, just for living. I think you can have a good time. You can make Bangkok whatever you want it to be. You could live high on the hog, you could live the lavish lifestyle. You could live kind of a low-key type of lifestyle. I would say it's a pretty solid city, like it's real solid. Last city that we have is Tokyo, Japan. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. Tokyo is probably my favorite trip that I've taken, like ever, like in Asia. Like Japan has been my favorite. I'm gonna just say Tokyo has been my favorite city that I've been to. and I went to Tokyo for my birthday, so I was kind of in like kind of vacation slash birthday mode. So I was going out to the clubs, I was, you know, having fun, I was spending money, doing all kind of stuff. So Japan is lit. I would say living wise it may be slightly different, but I'm basing this off of just my experience. So this is my personal experience, not, you know, what could possibly happen in XYZ. So for me personally, I would say food. I didn't get to eat as much Japanese like food that I wanted to. Like I didn't really get to get any yakiniku, really, for real. I had some takoyaki. I had that. No, I had some ramen. I actually had a shawarma there too. It was pretty good. But I wanted more. Like I didn't try any soba. Like it's a lot of stuff that I just didn't try. But Japan is so like Tokyo itself feels like a million different cities. Like it's crazy. Tokyo feels so big. Like, man, Tokyo is lit, bro. Like going to Shinjuku, Harajuku, Ginza, Akihabara, man. Tokyo is just so big, and like I like the fashion, the people, like it's friendly out there. I knew a little bit of the language because I was studying it before I even went there. So I was actually talking to like some of the locals and like Japanese, like half some Japanglish. Is that English and Japanese? Like, then I met people from other countries there too. So I would say overall Japan is super lit. Girls there are very pretty as well. Living there may be a different story though, because like I would say accommodation wise it's probably not the best. Like Thailand, Bangkok especially has like better like housing. Accommodation in Tokyo is gonna be pretty small, especially like shower areas and stuff is pretty small. You know, the earthquake situation. I experienced the earthquake while we was, because I went with my friend. I experienced the earthquake while we was out there. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put Tokyo S tier. I think I'm gonna put Tokyo S tier just because if you go on a holiday like vacation type vibe, it'll definitely be S tier. I guess any of these could be S tier. Depending on like, especially like Bangkok, it's probably people that got Bangkok in they S tier or whatever. But like I said, this is just, I'm basing this on just my personal experiences in the country and not necessarily like what could be type of thing. So this is just based on my personal experience. I think I'm gonna put Japan, Tokyo S tier just because I love Japan. It was my favorite country to visit. Gotta go Japan S tier, man. So that is my completed list. Yeah, man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comment section, have you been to any of these countries and where would you rank the countries that you've been? But that's all I got for y'all today. It's been that man Don. I'm out, man. Peace.